All praise to the Most High, who is the power and source of the children of light, and shares the glory with no man. Last night I had a dream that I was laying in the bed with my deceased wife. But I also sensed another entity that was there on the side of me. Now I've had several dreams with clients that I cut their hair and they died. A couple of partners, homeboys. But they would be like, hey, come on, hear them cut my hair, man, because I gotta go. I can't be here too much longer. And one of them said, I might die in your chair. And I was like, what is you doing here anyway? So I began to cut his hair, and I got halfway through and he died. I had another friend, we were standing outside of the barbershop, laughing and talking, but he was quiet, he was just looking. And he said, come on, man, let's go ahead and cut my hair, man, because I gotta go. Same thing with my deceased wife. Sometimes she may say a few words, sometimes she smiled, but it's that look they have. So last night, when I was laying in bed with her, like I said, there was another entity there. They wanted to have sex, but in the spirit I can sense that my deceased wife was saying, do she see me laying here? You know, and so I woke up. I popped up. You know, in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 27, it is written, a man or woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, so should be put to death. They shall stone them with stones, their blood shall be upon them. But I'm looking at this familiar spirit. See, a lot of times when you have dreams about deceased loved ones, that's the enemy showing up as a familiar spirit. And a lot of times, men have sex with them to completion. Sometimes we call them wet dreams. But see, in the spiritual realm, that is now your wife. So now once you wake up, you have to go to the Most High, ask for forgiveness, and tell him to break that covenant that you have with that demon. And he'll do it. But see, a lot of our people don't know this. And especially our people that still offer to Christianity. They don't have a clue that they have other wives and husbands in the spiritual realm. You see, when you begin to keep those laws, statutes, and commandments, the Most High will start revealing the truth to you. But laying in bed with deceased wife, I ran the gematria this morning. And it said, cruel how rulers subdue peace, Lebanon. The U.S. government downfall. The U.S. government was behind the Lebanon bombing. It's wicked. Everybody's getting ready to turn on everybody. Another cipher, another phrase, code. See the dust in the sunbeam and ask why. For me unveils the veiled sky. See the sun rays getting ready to unveil the hidden sky. The Most High has started lifting the veil on what's going on in the heavens. Be prepared. You're about to see some wild stuff. They're using their technology to hide what's going on. Chemtrail, a shield that covers the sun. Fake clouds, weather manipulation. And some of our people may already know this, but this is what the Most High is telling me to teach on, because a lot of people don't know. He said in Luke chapter 21, verse 26, men's heart failing, which means to breathe out life, to expire. Swoon means to faint. Failing them for fear, terror, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Mr. The News has been telling us ever since last week that there are at least 200 races of demigods and gods and fallen ones that are coming in. You see, if you're not prepared and you begin to see these creatures come in, oh, this is what's going to happen. A lot of people are going to be killing themselves, jumping out of buildings. Some telling you, shoot me, kill me, I can't take it. Oh, it's going to get bad. We're moments away, people. Synagogue of Saturnalia, ancient Egyptian bloodline. See, Egyptian gods are the synagogue of Satan. All these different religions serve some type of entity. Gematria number says Rosa O'Donnell serves Yahweh. That should tell you something about who they lead, worship, and serve. So if you do your study and research, you'll see the lies, manipulation, and idol worship. You know, Mr. The News goes hard telling you about calling on these names. You know, I'm just doing it for teaching purposes. But he stresses that wholeheartedly. Increase in UFO sightings. Last sign before rapture. I read another code. The wait is over. The UFO rapture. See, the rapture has started. But it's not what you think it is. It's not the lie that Christianity teaches. The rapture means to be abducted, kidnapped. I ran some numbers in Gematria and the code revealed taken to the other side of the moon. Look, this is what's about to happen to a bunch of people that think they're about to be raptured up. They're going to be taken to the other side of the moon. There, the women will be breeders, men slaves, children food. It's going on right there, right now, on earth. But now the Most High is getting rid of a lot of evil and wicked people. Gods and demigods, kings of the earth, their handlers, and those that work iniquity. See, the time of the Gentiles is winding down. Almost up. It may even be up. Most High just doing it how he does it. It has started. The time up has started. The businesses are closed. I seen Golden Corral had the nerve and audacity to open back up. An all-you-can-eat buffet. I want to see how long that's going to last. Attacked intentionally by wicked people. Come out of her, my people. Gang stalking. See, the gang stalkers are ancient gods of Egypt. Shapeshifters. Gentiles with coverings, which is just a demon-possessed people. A people that's not a people, as I talked about yesterday. See, they can't walk around unless they are covered in a body. Not even a clone human. I went off at the Sam's. I went off in there 3 times straight, different parts of the week. And this Caucasian white lady, I walked by, she just stopped and began to stare at me. I looked back and she was still staring. I kept walking, she was still staring. I said, man, what's wrong with her? So as I began to walk around the store, I saw her again. She was staring. I didn't think twice about it. So I left the store and I came back some days later and she was in there. She saw me again. She stared at me. When I got to the checkout line, she walked past me, looked at me. I looked down, I said, that's that same lady. I looked back up, she was gone, So 3 different occasions. I had one Saturday night when I was in Walmart shopping. He walked by me and did some kind of hand sign, I'm like, man, this is how the wicked talk to each other. You watch it on TV, they always using the codes and hand signs, the pushing back of hair around the ear, the throwing up certain signs, the mumbling and the whispering, if you're paying attention to it. They have a whole setup on how they talk to each other. But the Most High is unveiling all their wickedness. All their wickedness. But this rapture that's going on now, see, Christians think that's the way. And once the skies open up, when the Most High He's unveiling it. The unveiling process has started. And they're going to run out there and, well, that's that. Soon they're going to realize that we knew what we're talking about. But it's too late then. It's too late. How do we get out of this? Well, I've been telling you since I started the Most High's YouTube page with me. Keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Call only on the Most High and no one else. Come out of these restaurants, sport bars. It's time to be at home, worshiping the Most High, studying, praying. It's kind of strange and odd that that Halloween falls on the Shabbat this year. I'm not saying nothing is going to go down, but there is a possibility that it may get bad. I'm not saying that the 3 days and night of darkness is going to hit then. It could, though. It could. So make sure you're stocked up. Make sure you prepare. Make sure you have your candles. Once again, I'm not saying it's going to happen. But be prepared. The Most High wants His people prepared. I know I talk about a lot of entities and ancient gods and draconian dragons and reptilians, but it's the Most High. When He speaks to me in dreams, this stuff keeps coming up. And my job is to tell him. Some don't pick up on it as fast as others. But it's about to happen. All praise to the Most High, who is the power and source of the children of light, and shares His glory with no man. Be blessed, family.